Ah, 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 Imagine if there was a day where there was a former heavyweight champion of the world fighting a senior citizen destroyer, and as this senior citizen destroyer is getting messed up, he is chasing after the heavyweight champion and trying to gobble his meat up. That was an amazing fight. That was an amazing fight. I think we all would have loved to see Jake Paul get destroyed within the first round, but we got to give Anthony Joshua the cake that he deserves because he's got a lot of that. That man has been out for what, 15 months out of a fight, and he's still just absolutely destroyed. Even though he's an amateur boxer, Jake Paul was not a bad boxer. I'm going to give him his cake where it's due. We all know that Jake Paul is notorious for chasing after senior citizens. He might as well just try to fight Muhammad Ali at this point. We'll reel him out of his grave. The one time he tried to fight like a semi-professional boxer, I mean, he is a professional, but semi-good boxer, which was Tyson Fury, and he got absolutely pooped on and he lost. And then he tries to fight an even better boxer and loses to Anthony Joshua. Honestly, we all thought that the fight was going to be rigged, but thankfully it wasn't. I still think, though, regardless of him being 15 months out of a fight, I think they slid him a few extra million so that way he'd go easy. Because there's no way. There's no way. I swear Anthony Joshua just toyed with that man like he was his food. He genuinely just left him, let him keep going so that way he can embarrass himself. And then he shit on him. He shit on him. Even Netflix is shitting on this dude. Anthony Joshua, woo! I immediately went to Twitter because I knew they would have a field day, and it is so funny. Dudes needed to do Jake Paul like this for me to have been truly satisfied. No, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. Jake Paul did his bidding. He got pooped on. Anthony Joshua shit on him. Now we just need a Deontay Wilder come back and we'll all be happy. Jake Paul when he fights someone that isn't retired and crippled. Oh my god. Oh my god. The entire fight, that man was just on his hands and knees trying to gobble it up. Jake Paul, the whole fight. Oh my god. I don't even know what his game plan was here. He got a bunch of actual heavyweights and, sparred with them, but none of them are Anthony Joshua. I don't know what he expected to happen. Anthony Joshua pumps the jab, Jake Paul. Bro, he's putting his hair back. The moment after Anthony Joshua broke Jake Paul's jaw. Yeah, look at his face. Look at his face. This dude was cowering for. I don't think he expected this. Also, he's got a small wiener.
He gets caught with his hands down and his chin served on the platter for that right hand right there.
Oh my god. This man is fearing for his life. Look at the fear on his face. Oh my god, he's cowering in the corner.
His hands down.
Holy.
And his chin served on down.
He's like, oh, this was part of the contract. I paid you extra millions. I paid you extra millions. What the fuck, man?
Right hand right there.
Oh shit! He didn't follow the contract.
And look at Jake
He even
Paul's
said
face
wow,
right
like he could say it.
there.
Wow.
And look at Jake Paul's face.
Whoa.
He knew right away. He said, whoa.
Oh. Damn. Anthony Joshua was looking jacked this
I know
fight.
that's Ric Flair, and he came out not to Ric Flair.
Ooh.
He came out to Hulk Hogan. But
Look at that man. Look at that man.
he's up on his feet. A little reaction there.
That's crazy. This is how Jake Paul was fighting. Honestly, I thought that Jake Paul would give it at least a little bit more of a chance, because from what I've seen Jake Paul boxing, he actually tries to box, but this dude was just cowering in a corner, jumping around him like Ring Around the Rosie. Jake Paul for no reason. Jake Paul swinging his tongue out every time he gets hit, so it doesn't look like he's getting beat up. I don't know if this is like a nervous tick that he does, or when he's embarrassed or something, but he'll just go, ah. Gang, you do not have that demon in you. You do not have that demon in you. You need to stop that. This is looking bad. Jake Paul's broken jaw. Oh my god. Holy. I obviously can't show this on video, but his teeth are literally caved in. Like his jaw is split. He's gonna have to get like surgery. Oh my god, look at that. It doesn't look that hard of a punch. Like it looked like Anthony Joshua was just toying with him, but that man cracked him. Honestly, kudos to Jake that he was even awake after that. Hey, yo, that's crazy. This fight was very close to being on a different website. Bro, you know what's even worse? Is during like I think the press conference or the face off or whatever it was, Jake Paul was shaking his ass and grabbing Anthony Joshua's nipples. Hold on. This is gonna be an embarrassing fight. Jake Paul wins by KO. Bro, what is this? He's tooting his back out, wiggling at him, teasing him, doing his female mating dance, grabbing his nipples, twisting it a little bit, and then in the fight, he gave him the full course meal. Like that man was prepared, hands on his knees, hair tied back, like he was ready. Also, I don't know if you guys saw during the fight, but one of the times that Jake Paul was on the ground and he was just standing there, like looking at the floor, Anthony Joshua literally pushed his head down. Like that was aura. That was aura. Like this. Look right here. Right here. Literally, this is the exact same photo. Same energy. You know, I thought there would be like some people that like Jake Paul on Twitter, but everyone hates Jake Paul. Been waiting 10 years to see Jake Paul's smug face get knocked out. This means the world to me. The craziest part is I thought he wouldn't even have any damage. That man's jaw is completely broken. I hate watching Jake Paul fights because they all feel staged, but I continue watching in hopes one isn't and he gets knocked out, which is what we all want to see. And finally, a Jake Paul fight was not rigged. The Mike Tyson fight was rigged. You cannot say it wasn't. That man paid Mike Tyson like $300 billion and he was like, here you go, let me win, I want to look cool. Instead, it just looked like he was beating up a senior citizen. Bro, Anthony Joshua really was smiling right before the knockout. He knew exactly what he was doing. He could have finished him within the first 1 to 2 rounds, but like, man, he let that go out, let that drag on. Jake Paul made a fool of himself, and then he just cracked his jaw. I know, bro. Anthony Joshua counting his money after being paid to be nerfed by Jake Paul in boxing. He just started last week. That's what I'm saying. That's what we all expected here. But I feel like they did pay him, and he held up his end of the deal. Like for the first few rounds, like he was good, all that, and then he had to make it look real. And that's when the real shit came in, and he actually started going serious, and he knocked that motherfucker out. You know what? You know what this fight was lacking, truly? It was lacking a close-up shot of Mike Tyson's butt cheeks again. Oh my god. Here we go. Mike Tyson refused to punch Jake Paul. Yeah, see. God, what is up with this like freaking TikTok ass music? It's like Mike Tyson was throwing punches when he didn't have to make it look like he was serious. And then when he was about, like he had openings, he didn't throw punches at all. The health inspector. Oh my god. Bro, Jake Paul after being knocked out by Anthony Joshua. Yeah, I don't know why he keeps doing the same emote. Like he just looks like a clown. Even more, he's like, I think I fucked up. Still emoting after an L. Prize Picks. The Prize Picks just tweeted this shit out, bro. Prize Picks is clowning on Jake Paul. And wait a second, bro. There's no shot that Jake Paul has Prize Pick ads, and they are over here on Twitter saying this man like is still emoting after getting knocked the fuck out is crazy. Still emoting after an L. Bro, he's been on this website before. He advertises this website too. Like they're posting the shit out of him. Oh my god, bro. They are literally roasting him alive. Anthony Joshua realizing he just punched Jake Paul in the face. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I swear, like halfway through the match, he was like, "Oh shit, I'm a professional boxer. I don't need this money. I can fuck this dude up. And he just starts punching his stupid ass in the face. He's like, this guy's an idiot. I'm not taking this money. I'm gonna kill him. This is the same Anthony Joshua who absolutely destroyed Francis Ngannou, who has the thickest neck I've ever seen in my life, and this dude has the world's strongest punch. This man's punch has a force of 129,161 units with his overhand right. And this is 96 horsepower, okay? And the real world analogy, which everyone uses, is like being hit by a Ford Escort at full speed. And this man was destroyed by Anthony Joshua. I don't know what Jake Paul was thinking. Look at this, look at this. Oh my God, that man is dazed. Oh. Look at that, man. He doesn't know where he is. God damn. Oh. This man just knocked the most powerful puncher in the world out cold. Cold. So imagine if this was fresh Joshua, not playing around, not paid off, he would have destroyed Jake Paul. Oh. Cold. Cold. That is crazy. Bro, 6ix9ine went to the Jake Paul fight to perform with a ankle monitor on. There's actually no shot. This is not real, bro. There's no way. That's insane. That is actually insane. The worst part is I actually kind of like 6ix9ine, and the music was shit. And crazy that he was supporting Jake Paul. Why is KSI News posting this? Whenever Anthony Joshua tries to land on Jake Paul, there's no way they just compare Jake Paul to Vegeta. Don't ever put that shit on my feed ever again in your life. Can we all agree to never pay attention to another Jake Paul fight again? Holy shit. Oh, here's another angle. Oh, wait, hear it, listen. Oh my, you can hear that shit across the ring. That man's jaw was snapped. Oh. Holy.
Alongside Joshua, seriously.
Jake Paul chins AJ, yes, they fight.
Are you serious?
100%. If they fight, I'm putting £1 million on Jake Paul.
What?
£1 million, bro. There's no shot. Even the reporter is shocked, and he's supposed to be unbiased.
I said,
There's
if
no
Jake
way.
Paul fights Anthony Joshua, I'm putting £1 million on Jake Paul.
You put $1 million?
That is actually shocking. Tyson Fury needs to get it from Anthony Joshua. I do have to give it to Jake, though. Even though Anthony Joshua was 15 months out of a fight, the fact he didn't get knocked out cold like Francis Ngannou was kind of crazy. You can see the exact moment Jake Paul suddenly regretted the life choice that he had led up to this point. He looks terrified in this photo. Like that, I don't know why he never raised his gloves. Like, he was definitely in danger, and he's just like, like, what the fuck? But anyway, so even though Jake Paul 100,000,000% paid off Anthony Joshua, and halfway through the fight, Anthony Joshua is like, wait a minute, I can punch this guy, and then fucked him up and knocked him out. We all knew Jake Paul was going to lose. It was a great pile of shit of a fight. And I honestly can't wait to see Anthony Joshua make a comeback and Jake Paul's career go to the poopy. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.